Good morning, everyone. My name is Myrel. I'm from Illinois, USA, but I'm originally from the Philippines. And welcome to my Global Business Chat 23. I started this chat when there were a lot of inquiries about the business and just to give inspiration and motivation to those who are looking for a plan B. For those who are working full time and wanting to have a business that is still doable despite the time, for those who are just stay at home mom, for even just anyone and anywhere around the globe that would want to start one just to change their life, and for those who are looking for multiple streams of income. So welcome again, and every day is a special day, especially with this business chat, because I have different business owners from all over the world to say a little bit about their experience. And today we have an interesting topic about the different types of businesses. And our guest is on the other side. Let me put her on the screen and let her give more information about herself if she wants to, and to answer some questions. Hi. You made
Hi,
it.
we made it. Good
Oh, God.
morning, Mires from Vietnam, and good evening to me.
Yes, good evening. That's true. We had a little bit of like technical challenges, and just seconds before the time, we're like, okay, we made it. So, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. So it's evening here in Vietnam. Do you want to me introduce a little bit about myself? Even I used to come alive with you before.
Oh, yes, because not everyone has seen your video before. So, just
Yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah, yeah. That's it. That's it. Okay. I try to adjust my
Yeah, I know. Me
my
too.
screen. All right. Yeah. So for those who don't know me, my name is Hong. I'm living and working in Da Nang, Vietnam, and my profession is all about hospitality. So I have a small agency to provide outsourcing services to a hotel owner, like a hotel technology, customer services, management. So it's more agencies, but I'm happy with us because I can meet up the different people around the world and I can learn from them as well. And besides that, I'm also digital business owner like Mireille here.
Yes, thank you so much for that. You have a very exciting profession and field. So, traveling. I know you mentioned before the traveling, meeting people. That's very exciting. Makes your
Mm,
day less boring, I guess, or
yeah,
not boring at
yeah,
all.
yeah.
So, you've mentioned too when I had you as a guest in the past that you were in different businesses. So,
Mm.
if you could give us like what businesses were there and the way that you handled it, or how does it work?
So you mean that's about the online based business or the traditional business?
The traditional businesses, yeah.
Yeah, so actually, I have a small property here to provide property services to a traveler, or let's say it's just like a small service apartment. And so basically, my work is mostly personal, customer, and emotional touch. So I need to be there. I need to meet people, to interact with them, and to give them some local advice, to care them. So I really like it actually because, as I mentioned, I like to meet different people from different culture, and it's that way, thanks to that way I learn from them. I improve my knowledge about different countries as well. And that things is require me to meet face to face. As I mentioned, it's all about emotional touch. So I need to be there. I need to have a proper visible location. So it is two big things that I think that is different compared with our online based business I'm working on at the moment, like many different digital business owner. We don't need to have a location because it's all about the internet based. And I'm happy about this because it's a really great backup plan for me because after all the uncertain things happen to us all around the world. I think that the one income stream is not enough, and especially counts on the visible office is not thing that I can count on anymore. And
Yeah.
that is it was a main reason that I create this backup plan on the digital base. And I don't know if you still remember that I used to try many things, many different online based as well, so like e-commerce. I buy sell stuff, drop shipping things,
Yeah.
and yeah, and also create a blog post. It
Mm.
took so much
Can you
time
give
and
us?
money.
Oh, okay. How does
Yeah.
the e-commerce, or the other things, can you give us an overview and what a business owner should do in those different businesses?
Yeah, so if you have
Drop,
a shop on
Dropship.
Amazon, for example,
Uh-huh.
you have to take care of your online stock. So even if it's an online base, but you need still have a stock to take care of inventory, to take care of the shipping. Even
Mm.
you do a part of the shipping and customer services with the manufacturing company. For example, you partner with them, you do a drop shipping only, but you still need to take care of the shipping and customer services. But with this online based business, we don't need to take care of that. We have a back office to take care everything for us. So I'm very happy about this because they have a very good reputation. They have over 40-year reputation in the market. So I don't need to worry with the drop shippings on the e-commerce platforms. We don't know actually. We can see on the internet they have some year reputation, 4 5 year reputation with some very good reviews, but it's not counts on that way much because they still have a lot of things to improve. But with the over 40-year experience in the market, and we can see that it's really good things that we can count on, right?
Well, thank you for mentioning that because it's not only the traditional business that you have, but you've also tried other online businesses.
Yeah,
And
because
despite,
my big why is I need to create something on the online base.
I know, I'm like, that's what everyone is wanting to do now to change.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's interesting that despite all the other online businesses that you tried, you chose this one. So that's
yeah.
good. I mean, for me, I didn't have any traditional business experience, but myself directly, but I did have my parents growing up. They have different businesses. They were into lumber business. They were like in piggery business, like the swine. They also had like multimedia printing business before. We also
I
did have
see.
fishing. So they were venturing into different kinds of businesses, and unfortunately, none of them really, prospered because the main thing I believe growing up was that they both work overseas. So nobody was really managing, and us kids, their children, are not really that,
Yeah.
adults who can really manage. So other people were managing it, and I don't think, the big part is that it's hard for them to really know what's going on, like how
Mm.
much they're really earning or where the products or services are going. So I think that was it. And with our digital business, it's good that we can be flexible and portable at the same time, and we can manage it, and we are the same, person that's managing and also supervising, if you may say.
Yeah.
So I would like you to further expand what an online business is. I really like how you explain it in details in the past. It was so clear, and that's just how it is. Because there are a lot of people who knows but really don't know what it is. So if you
Yeah,
can,
so let me define a little bit about the online-based business. It is actually that any kind of business that's activity that generate income for us on the internet. So it can be just services or products. So long as it generates revenues for you, then it is a business. So when I search on the online base, I always think that something need to have a proper management that I can do, and it can be easy use. And because I'm not really into the technology, I don't know much about technology. I don't know much about the digital marketing. I know about offline marketing, what I have to do, but digital marketing, I'm not really confident with that. Before I do this business, I wasn't confident. I still use a third party at that times. And so when I look around on the internet base, I check that any business model that can provide me all things about either the products, really good products or services, then I can partner
Mhm.
with. Or it need to have a proper trainings to give me enough knowledge to run my business by myself. Because creating one more income streams, especially on the online base, we need to be very careful with all the sources. And if we don't have a good source to learn about or to count on, then we will end up in the mess.
Yeah.
Like I did have very messy with the e-commerce. When I stop
Oh,
it, I still
yeah.
have a stock and I have to take care of that. So when I found this business, I saw that they provide a very simple training site that I can learn by myself. I don't
Mhm.
need to count on other. And they have a list of products and services that everybody can profit from that. Everybody can take the advantage from that. Then I decided to join, because the key factor to be success on the online base is that you need to have um, um, let's say a system to manage the work for us. And we have this here, we have automated system to manage work, so it cut off a lot of things, that unnecessary things, like I still doing now with my traditional work. And another thing is I mentioned is about training side and the proper products that we can generate benefits for everybody. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes. I
I
like
hope
that.
that my explanation is clear enough for everybody.
Yeah. So I actually like that. So yeah, just as you mentioned, the services that we have, as you've said, we're affiliated for those who, our major one is 40 years in the business already. So
Mm,
we know that it's established, and the training, because I'm also like, I'm a visual learner. So I like that it's step by step. You've actually explained everything that we have here. And on top of that, we have multiple streams of income. It's not just only
mm.
one.
Yeah,
And
that's it.
that's what we have to do. We can put everything in one basket, so we can actually choose the path we want to do, or what services that we want,
Yeah,
and we can still have other sources of income in one platform, so it doesn't get messy, like you have another platform for this, another
yeah.
platform for that. Everything's in one platform,
When
but
I
we
did
don't.
the drop shipping, I have to search a lot to do to search and then to do research to find the winning products, and it's really difficult because
Oh,
there's a lot of competitor, and
yeah.
in our business model, actually, we don't have a competitor, and I really like it that we can filter the people that are like-minded with us to work with,
Correct.
so we don't have fighting in
Yes.
working.
Correct, correct. I like that. That's the community that we have. We always motivate everyone, and we always encourage everyone to keep going, because,
Mm.
just like life, business journey is always up and down. It's not a straight, path.
Mm.
So, why do you think is it the time to start an online business?
Yeah, it's really good question actually, because I don't know, in US I think it's long time ago that the digital take part very big measure in your life, but in Vietnam since the COVID happened, we can see that everything moving digital. Even the children, they study on the online base,
Mhm.
they do a Zoom meeting in the office. And my parents, before, they don't know how to purchase things online, and thanks to this period we see on the advantage point, they can purchase and they can buy sell stuff online very easy. So the
Mhm.
world moving digital. So of course that if we don't adapt ourselves in the digital world, we will be left behind. So this is the first things I think that is important, to look for another source of income on the online base, so that we don't get, we don't need to worry about the things that can happen, because we never know that with uncertain thing already happen. In my city now, so we are in the raining season, so we have a lot of storm, and as a result, when the big storm coming, a lot of office have to close, and the hotel also the same. So also the bad effect to me that when the hotel closed, I don't have partner. So I
Yeah.
don't have income. Yeah. So this is another point that we need to consider also, that about uncertain things. And what else I can mention? uh, yeah, so my main thing is the world moving digital, and uncertain thing can happen, and we never know that how's going on. And of
Mm-hmm.
course, one more thing that I don't know that the people can consider, that now they everybody have a social media account, and mostly we only do entertain on it. We don't do anything besides of entertaining ourselves, to see, to scroll on the internet, to see friends and family. But if we can use it to generate income, so why not? So it is a point that I consider also, because I'm not the person who want to spend so much time on the online base just to entertain myself.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the thing with us internet or the online world. You can use it for good or use it
Mm,
for some unproductive things. But as you
mm,
said, we all do use the social media and online world for entertainment. But then
mm.
since we can leverage it for income, then why not? Because we've spent many hours anyway already on that on
Yeah.
the online world. And it's not going away anytime soon. So
Mm.
that's
Yeah, it's still young.
yes, it's still young, so it's still going to continue to be the trend, and all businesses would even need to have a website, or else, cost they will be missing a lot of customers or clients when they don't have a website.
Mm,
So
mm, mm.
yeah. So what
Yeah.
are the potential goals and dreams that people can reach in this platform of ours? Because I
Um,
know they've seen
yeah.
they've seen a lot of business owners in this community who have actually reached their dreams and goals in this business platform of ours. And I just want you to share that to our
Sure, sure.
viewers.
So business, the main thing when people started a business is that they generate income, right? So it is a financing that we mentioned before. That we have a 5 different income streams that the people can get potential, can get opportunity, can get chance to get uh, income from that. And another thing that I also consider is as the personal development. Before when I started my own business, and only one purpose is that I want to be flexible in terms, and I can control everything by myself. But well, I didn't consider much about personal growth, and when I started business, I can see that a lot of dark side. That I am not very mental strong enough to manage everything, and sometimes upside downs, and I can feel that it's really stressful. And thanks to the times, after times I learn a little bit. But when I join this business, I can see that the people who come first, they always consider the mental health of the people, and
Mhm.
so they raise us a lot on that point before we started our business, before we
Okay.
start setting up our business. So I really appreciate that, and it's already motivate me when I have any problem, even in my traditional work. I just come into our community, our training site. I learn, and I can get very good energy from people. So yeah, is a second point about this business that the people can get is a personal growth.
Yeah.
And other thing is that also really important for me is that time management. And the first point when I started my first business is because I want to manage my times. My family in the north of the country, so if I cannot manage my times, I already have to count on other. When they give me off, I have off, and I can visit my parents, and that is really short times. And so I say to myself that I can't be managed, cannot be depend on other. So
Mm-hmm.
I work on my own. And then with this business, when I see the people can manage their time by themselves, they can work at any time, at the break
Mm-hmm.
time of their traditional work, or at the coffee shop, or on the go. It's really inspired me. And I say that I really want to have this lifestyle. I want to travel and still have other backup plan on the internet, so that it still bring me finance, and I still can enjoy life. So yeah, it's
Yes.
3 points that I really like from this business model.
Yes. So when I say that the potential goals and dreams that people can have when they start this business, it's actually limitless too. You can, whatever you want to reach and whatever goals that
Mm,
you want to reach, you can. It depends on how much, time and
mm,
how serious you're, how hardworking and consistent you are with this kind of business. Because
mm.
when you start this business, it's you really have to own it. It's
Yep,
yours, so you have
yep,
to take care of it. And I
that's
just
true.
want to share some of the other things too that other business owners have. Some of them have more time with their husband and their family.
Mm,
Like there was one story in one of our testimonies in our community is that one when they started this business, they can quit their jobs, and when they quit their jobs they have more time to say I love yous now. So
mm,
just like Hong was saying, it's more of personal development and mental health too, because those two couples, they started, they were very busy, they don't have time. One works in the
mm.
morning, one in the evening, they come home, they don't have time for each other. So then eventually when the business grew, they have to they quit, both of them quit their jobs, first one and then both of them, and they
Wow,
have more
that's
time with each
beautiful.
other.
Yeah,
It was one of their testimonies that says, now we have more time to say I love you. And it was nice.
yeah.
It's so inspiring.
Mm,
And then
mm,
another one was able to build their home in the Philippines for their parents. And
yeah.
I have my mentor was able to spend 6 months in the Philippines, not
Nice, that's very
working
nice.
because
Mm,
yeah, and there was a typhoon there, so she was able to help their community, able to reach out and even give, like food bags, and it was
mm,
all of because of the business. You can, like,
yeah,
some was able to pay their homes or pay their debts. Those are just a few things I can mention. And again, as a disclaimer, we all have different journeys and we all have
yeah.
different ways in, managing our business. So just
Mm,
stay motivated, and if you want to start, please just reach out to any of us, Hong or I, and ask questions, drop a comment where you're from so that we can answer your questions. And this is just to inspire you to know that there is hope. You can actually
mm.
change and take a first step. Now, what can you say, Hong, to our viewers, just to keep them inspired and motivated as well?
Yes, I really like Warren Buffett, and I read a lot of book from him. And one of those, I don't remember exactly, but he said that if you can't find a way to earn income while you're sleeping, you will work until you die. And it's like a alarm to wake me up. And I say, yeah, that's true. If you don't have income while you're sleeping, then you will work until you die.
That's so scary.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You will work 24 hours per day, and you have
Oh,
no time for to take care of yourself first before take care of others. So it's really what can me up.
yeah, and we are in the right track. Our automated system works while we're still sleeping. So that's for
Mm,
sure. All right.
mm,
Well, thank you everyone for watching. And for those who will be watching us later for the replay, just thank you very much. And for everyone who's out there, just something to think about. And I
mm.
thank you, Hong, for accepting my invite the second time. And I hope to
Oh,
see
I'm
you
very
again
happy to see
someday.
you.
All right, the same here. My pleasure to have you here. And keep just stay guys online because I'm going to show an outro video, just a summary of our business. Thank you
Yes,
very much.
thank you.